Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a while since we've been here, and unfortunately our return is preempted with quite a bit of sadness. As of recording this, it is Wednesday evening, May 20th. This morning, the body of 39-year-old former WWE superstar Shad Gaspard washed up on Venice Beach. He was unfortunately lost at sea a few days ago when pulled in by a riptide while asking the lifeguards nearby of the newly opened beach to save his son. He was lost for a few days, and I guess in the best silver lining we could have hoped for in this situation, his body was found, and his family does get to put him to rest. He was a fantastic tag team wrestler, him and his tag team partner JTG, the team of Crime Time. He didn't quite get the singles run that he probably should have. Did a few things on the indies. He stayed relevant. Him and JTG both, especially after JTG left. They reconnected, did a lot of things on the indies. He was loved by many. He was a favorite of mine when that team was running through WWE. It was a lot of fun. But most importantly, as we say goodbye to Shad Gaspard, we know that above all else, he was a hero and a father that all men, including myself, can only hope to be half of. He sacrificed his life to make sure that his son was safe. Shad, you were taken far too early. It's sad to say, but you went out a hero. We're very proud of you. Thank you for the memories, and rest in power. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Wrestling Rundown. It has been a little over a year since we posted our last video. Our last video was a review for WrestleMania 35. Needless to say, in the over a year that we've been gone, a lot has changed. The world has changed. Wrestling has changed. There's some things that we haven't even been able to really talk about since it got started. And that's what we're going to kick it off with. First off, I'm no longer going to be going by Travis Colt. I'm going to be going by my real name. I am your host, Tabor Johnson of the Wrestling Rundown. I'm by myself for now. You know, quarantine's got us in a situation. Maybe we'll get some more people on the show. Maybe not, but you can see the setup has changed. We got some new toys. But what we're going to do, even though things have changed, we're still going to do some of the same stuff that we used to do with a lot of new. We're starting off with an oldie but a goodie. We are going to do predictions for AEW's Double or Nothing, which is happening this Saturday, May 23rd. We got a hell of a card. So let's start it off. We got the buy-in, which we have Private Party taking on the Best Friends. This is a number one contenders match. Two of the top ranked teams in the tag team division. Winners get a shot at Kenny Omega and Hangman Adam Page. This is a tough one to call, but I think just based on their TV presence. No, I take that back. I'm going to go with Private Party. Mostly because Phoenix recently attacking Orange Cassidy. There's a potential that we could see Pentagon show up and attack the Best Friends. Pac is unfortunately stuck in England, so he really can't do anything. But maybe somehow we'll see Death Triangle show up and kind of screw over the Best Friends, let them run a little bit. And they are kind of doing something on BTE with Hangman and Private Party, so we could probably see Private Party exposing Hangman for who he is, causing him to maybe turn on Kenny later on down the road. But that's where I'm going with. I'm going Private Party, winning the buy-in to move on to a tag team title shot. We've also got MJF versus Jungle Boy. MJF and Jungle Boy have both been off TV for a very long time due to the shooting schedule. MJF has recently returned, and just today, as of recording this, beat the hell out of Marco Stunt. So, part of me wants to say that Jungle Boy's going to get revenge. Jungle Boy hasn't been on TV, so maybe a win will be good for him. He is going in alone. Maybe he'll have Marco. I got Wardlow on the outside. Yeah, I'm gonna say MJF pulls out a win here. Eventually, we'll get a tag team match between him and Wardlow taking on Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus. We'll get that down the road. So I'm going to say MJF is going to beat Jungle Boy this Saturday. We've also got the newest match announced, which was announced just this past, today, on the Go Home show to AEW Double or Nothing. We got Shawn Spears challenging Dustin Rhodes. Shawn Spears saying that Dustin Rhodes has retired after being destroyed by Lance Archer. Shawn, barking up a hell of a tree there. I think I am going to go with a Shawn Spears win, though. Dustin, although is a legend in his own right, he is kind of putting over a lot of the other talent, and we haven't seen Shawn really get much of a winning streak lately. He's mostly been out in the crowd on Dynamite. I think I'm going to give the win to Shawn Spears on this one. We've got our first ladies match. We've got Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, taking on Chris Statlander. This is, coinciding with the women's championship. These are, this is like the top 4 women in the division currently. Britt has been killing it. Statlander, unfortunately, hasn't been on TV much, mostly due to the quarantine as well. I think I'm going to go with Statlander pulling this one out. Nope. Taking it. Yeah. I'm going to go with Statlander. Just because Britt's been getting a lot of TV time on Dynamite. So I think we're going to put a little more momentum on Chris Statlander, kind of shooting her towards another potential title shot. Because last time she got a title shot, she was dealing with the flu, and her and Nyla still had a great match. Yeah, she was dealing with a lot of health issues, unfortunately, and so I think we're going to start pushing her back in there. Mostly because I think Britt Baker is going to continue her feud with Hikari Shiina, which will just go and transition into the women's title match. Nyla Rose defending the AEW World Women's Championship against Hikari Shiina. This is going to be a great match. It's no disqualification, which is interesting. I want to say that kind of allows Hikaru to use like her kendo stick and stuff like that, but I don't see Nyla dropping the title yet. As hot as Hikaru is in the division, I still feel like there's some time with Nyla as champion, so I'm going to stick with Nyla taking that championship. Now we're going to look into a championship match. Well, a spot for a championship. We're going to talk about the Casino ladder match. 9 people in this ladder match. We've got Phoenix, we've got Orange Cassidy, we've got Luchasaurus, we've got Darby Allin, we got Frankie Kazarian, we got Kip Sabian, we've got Colt Cabana, we've got Scorpio Sky, we got Vacant. I have an idea who I think Vacant might be. My first thought because it was the last one announced, was that maybe it was Drew Gulak, since he just, like, his deal with WWE just, like, ran out. Will it be? I don't know. I honestly have no idea who it could be. There's a lot of people that haven't been on TV in a while. There's a lot of people that could, be starting up in AEW. You never know. But I don't think the new guy is going to win. I am going to go with... I think I'm going to go with Darby Allin. I'm going to say Darby Allin's going to get another shot. Maybe, yeah, I think regardless of who wins out of Mox and Brody, Darby's just, he's too hot to handle with this company, man. Like he needs a title. He needs a title. But who's to say he won't go after a brand new title that's debuting at Double or Nothing? We have the finals of the TNT Championship. The title will be presented by Iron Mike Tyson, and we have the finals of the tournament. That is the American Nightmare Cody taking on the Murder Hawk Monster Lance Archer. As much as I want to say Cody is finally going to get a title, I think the greatest thing about AEW is that him and the Bucks are so selfless, and they don't want to put themselves like as the champions all the time and allow other people to really flourish. I'm gonna say Lance Archer been on too much of a tear. You never know what Jake the Snake's gonna do out there. Tyson could knock out Cody, or he could knock out Arn Anderson. You never know. But yeah, I'm going to say Lance Archer will be the first ever AEW TNT, or no, not AEW, the TNT champion. And then moving on to our last couple of matches, we do have the AEW World Championship on the line. Jon Moxley defending against Mr. Brody Lee, the Exalted One, the leader of the Dark Order. This is an interesting one. And I don't think there's going to be a definitive winner. I think this one might go a 1 hour Broadway, because Mox is so strong as champion and unfortunately has been out of the picture for so long that I think there's still a lot we can get out of him. But we also want to keep Brody looking strong because he is the leader of the Dark Order. So I'm going to say we're going to get a lot of interference from John Silver, and from I can't remember the other Beaver Boy name. I can't remember. We'll get some interference from 10, maybe from Uno and Grayson. Hard to tell who all is going to be there. But yeah, I'm going to say Mox is going to keep the championship, but it's going to be an hour Broadway. Essentially, it's going to be Moxley stone colding his way through an entire cult, which will be fun. I'm excited for it. And finally, what I assume is going to be our main event, because this is just going to be insane. And what was supposed to be the blood and guts on AEW Dynamite has now become the Stadium Stampede, the Inner Circle versus the Elite and Broken Matt Hardy. This has got to be an Elite win. The Inner Circle has been so dominant. They have just destroyed people on TV. They've talked people down on TV. They just destroyed Vanguard 1. Nick Jackson, this is Nick Jackson's return to action. His first match since being attacked by the Inner Circle. So you got Nick and you have Matt, who both want revenge. Then you have Matt Jackson and you have Kenny, who have had issues with the Inner Circle forever. Hangman is the interesting part here, and I think what they'll do is they'll really build up, like, if he's gonna like show up, because he was very reluctant to help on Dynamite. So like, will he show up? We don't really know. He does show up, helps him win. Him and Kenny have like this, like, yeah, we're really cool, and then we get the storyline where Private Party is like, no, Hangman is an asshole and he's been messing with us. So then we'll get the feud for the tag titles, where we'll have Hangman actually turn on Kenny Omega. So yeah, that is my predictions for AEW's Double or Nothing 2020 this Saturday at Daly's Place / I guess the Jacksonville Jaguar Stadium. I'm not sure what the name of that place is. Maybe it's Daly's Place. I don't know. But yeah, yeah. So yeah, I'm getting used to this whole thing. Jumping back in. Still trying to figure out my footing. You can see we've got some new toys. We got a cool screen and everything. So if it looks a little weird for a couple of videos, I apologize. I'm just trying to figure things out and get things looking a lot more spiffy around here. So thank you guys for watching. Post down below who you think is going to win this Saturday at AEW's Double or Nothing. You can hit me up on all the social medias down below. You can check out the Wrestling Rundown on Facebook. Yeah, so thanks for watching, guys, and like I said, things are changing. We're going to be doing some new stuff. We're going to be doing some old stuff, so we got a couple more videos coming up here pretty soon. Yeah, let me know what types of stuff you'd like to see us do. But for now, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you whatever you watch next.